Yo, did his stomach just give birth?
Oh, Lord.
So we're finally back with some more Lord of Mysteries. We have 3 special episodes, the first of which has dropped today. Do me a solid, make sure you leave a like on this video, share your support, subscribe, and ring that bell if you haven't already, and of course the Patreon. You can catch my full live reactions, all this Lord of Mystery greatness, and more. Let's jump into some City of Silver.
Just as atmospheric as I remember. Honestly, I think that was my favorite thing about watching Season 1 of Lord of Mysteries, was just the atmosphere.
I mean, yeah, you definitely want to curse out the gods if you lived in a place where the sun's never around anymore, making it impossible to grow crops, meaning you're gonna starve. Oh my god. You know? Call me crazy. But I don't think God be granting any blessings here, alright?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have known this City of Silver for 5 minutes, and I already definitely want this curse gone.
Oh god. Oh lord, no. Oh, what the fuck? Maybe we don't use hands with playtime, maybe mouse stuff only.
Is that her technique?
Maybe hand stuff back on the table. Hold up, let him cook. I'll think about it. Is that too down bad for the Lord of Mysteries community? Maybe. Frankly, I don't give a fuck. Oh, not it. Hey, Reki Kawahara, leave us alone, bro. We aren't your next victim.
Pick up the sword, do your destiny. That's fucked.
No, we can break curses, bro. We can have other people do it for us. If my god destines me to live here, I'm saying fuck God. Like, I'm supposed to feel inspired by this. Fuck the City of Silver. All my homies hate the City of Silver. So we are finally back with Lord of Mysteries, and damn, what a return. Now, there's 3 episodes that are coming out, right? We have the first of which that dropped today, and I think next weekend's episodes, one of which airs on Saturday, one airs on Sunday, I think is a part 1 and a part 2 of a different arc. I think City of Silver is supposed to be viewed as its own self-contained little story, right? So I don't know if that means we'll never see more Derek again, we'll never touch upon City of Silver again. All I can say is that if you would have made an entire anime focused on the City of Silver, Derek as an MC and everything he went through, that would have been an amazing anime. And that's how you know you have something special, when a little self-contained story, seemingly, could outshine the main story we're focusing on. And maybe it's because I'm a sucker for some Dark Souls-style storytelling. Because really, if you really think about it, can you really make an argument that this wouldn't be a Dark Souls level story that you would figure out and read about and explore over the course of some codex pages or some random conversations you'd bump into? Like, the visual horror directing of this was absolutely fantastic. The concept of a city where it is destined, right? Pretty much God has abandoned you, and they live under the guise of, at some point, everyone will have to slaughter their loved one, because they will be corrupted, and we don't just let a random person do that. No. We have to make sure it's like their closest next of kin. So, oh, your parents are mutated monsters that are going to run amok? We don't let them naturally die out. We don't let your friend who can do it for you so you don't have to slice down your parents. No, you have to pick up that blade. By starting the episode off, seeing someone like drag a bloody sword, wondering why they had to do that, only to have Derek have to, like, no wonder you're like praying, like, for the love of God, can there be a real God out there? And praise the fool, am I right? It's such effective storytelling, because honestly, you could show this episode to someone who's never watched Lord of Mysteries, and this would probably get them hooked on Lord of Mysteries. And you can make an argument, yeah, but what about episode 1? I mean, I've seen plenty of discussion where people talked about episode 1, and they're like, hey, you know, it's not really for me, but then, like, they powered through and they got into it. This is a really good intro, because it's that little self-contained story where you're like, okay, what the fuck's going on here? I like it. The characters in this story arc were interesting. She freaked the hell out of me. She slightly aroused me. She slightly freaked me out. Get it, you girl who can do both, I suppose. But it's Derek. He was the standout character, the one that had me say, fuck. Like, imagine feeling like you're the blessed side of the world because your side gets this, like, grass that's able to be grown so you can make bread at least, where everywhere else doesn't really have that luxury. This place sucks. Like, it's slightly beautiful because of certain, like, buildings and, you know, when the lightning strikes go off. But in general, nothing about this world felt good. This is a guy that I just felt for. And I think the parallel of starting the episode off, seeing someone drag a bloody sword, to then ending the episode with him dragging his bloody sword, and then ultimately, you know, praying and saying, for the love of God, I need something, because You know, the people here are saying like, oh, this is what our God wants. Fuck your God if that's what he wants at that point. Like, become an atheist or something. And honestly, he brought up a good point. Are you sure it's a god and not maybe a demon that's making us live like this? Like, this isn't fucking normal, and it's no wonder he did what he did. Because I think the last bit that we saw in episode 13, I think is the last episode we had of Lord of Mysteries, was something around here about like choose your card, and it's like, oh yeah, praise the sun, right? Very, very good stuff. And I'm interested what the next story beat will be, because at the start of the episode, they also talk about the captain, right? So maybe that's the next story beat, that captain at the beginning of the episode. But in terms of what we had here, I mean, fuck, like this is my hot take. And I don't know if this is a hot take because I'm not deep into the Lord of Mysteries fandom. Like, I covered all of season 1, very much enjoyed it. But, you know, I wasn't always the one being like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. I really enjoyed it, but, you know, some people liked it more than me, which is fine. That's how opinions work. To me, this is the most enjoyable Lord of Mysteries has been. And I'm not sure if that's a hot take, because I'm sure I'm going to get those comments. Ah, this is a one episode, you're never going to touch upon this shit again. I don't care, man. This world was fucked up. This is like watching and starting a video game that is like this apocalyptic ruin bullshit with no hope in sight, and you're that hero trying to push through and recapture humanity's hope, right? I love this. This is like such a Dark Souls coded story beat, and I really fucked with it to the point that I think it's my single favorite Lord of Mystery episode. And it's not a recency bias thing. It's legitimately, I don't recall a single moment in the first season that had me this emotional and hooked in. Yeah, there was a death or two that were like, damn, that's emotional. It's just, I fuck with it. And I'm not saying the previous episodes weren't good. This is just more my cup of tea, and I fuck with it. Now, like I said, I don't know what the next, because I do know the names of the next 2 episodes are a part 1 and a part 2, so I'm interested if this is going to be the character we're following, because, I mean, they've definitely been hinting at that for a little bit, or if that's more of a season 2 thing, I don't know. Either way, I am very glad, because I was a little, like, weirded out at first when I heard Lord of Mysteries was returning just for, like, some hour-long episode, which I guess got split into 3 episode parts. I don't know how it works anymore. Either way, but I was like, is that going to be enough? Wouldn't it be better just to save those episodes and release it when the next season comes out? But honestly, with what I just saw, if we can have these, like, little mini-arcs that are very self-contained, they add to the overall development of the world, recruiting more people to the table, yeah, they kind of work as we wait for that main season, in my humble opinion. But either way, really, really great episode. I mean, even if you didn't like it at quite as much as me, it's not your overall favorite Lord of Mystery episode, I think most people are going to leave just saying like, damn, Lord of Mystery hits different. The cinematography, the overall cinematic directing is very much unlike most anime. Often I do find like with the camera work, I'm like, oh, this is very ufotable coded, but in a good way, because I love their 3D camera work. But it's very much a unique looking and feeling show. And I think this story beat was just absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. Now, you can let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What did you think? How did you enjoy the story arc? Maybe some people will like it as much as me. Maybe some people will hate it to the max. I don't fucking know with this fandom. All I can say is I leave a happy fucking camper, and I hope you do too. But let me know your feelings down below. Make sure you leave a like, share, support, subscribe, and ring that bell. And of course, you can catch the full live reactions to this and more over on my Patreon and other exclusives, because I also got to give those video shout outs too, because my patrons make it all possible over here on YouTube. Alrighty, so today we got Pokemon 222, 888, Sharon, The Gentleman, Derek Nickel, Little Big Trouble, Zia, Darthwin Wright, Eric Barton, Jeff, and we also have Dawn. So I appreciate the support. Please take care. You all have a good one.